Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here playing as Dusk Falls. This is Chapter 2. I'm taking you through the game and telling you how to get all of the achievements. So the first one you can get in Chapter 2 is called What's Your Emergency? And it's for escaping your bindings. For this to be possible, Michelle can't be injured at the beginning of Chapter 2. If you were doing this through the Explore Story checkpoint select, you would probably want to start at the very first one, like Vince held the gun. If you don't have that one, just press play chapter and it'll auto-generate you a scenario in which that is your beginning. In order to get this done, you'll need to get tied up in the back room with Michelle, and in order to do this, you'll want to crack a joke when Tyler talks to you. He should then tie you guys up, and you'll need to complete a series of QTEs successfully in order to get freed. The next achievement we can go for is called Paging Dr. Walker for removing the bullet from Michelle. There are two ways to get this. Either you ended Chapter 1 and Michelle got shot and she is already shot, or if during the chapter you choose to run for it instead of staying hidden, she will end up unfortunately being wounded. At this point, we will need to successfully remove the bullet. A little bit later on, you'll be given the option of leaving or removing the bullet. We will need to choose to remove it. This will allow us to treat the wound, and upon successful completion of all the QTEs, we should be done. We'll then have a little bit of a flashback scene and we'll go to the other storyline. This is the relaxed on balcony checkpoint, and there are 3 different paths here, each one of which will unlock an achievement. The first of the 3 I'll show you how to get is called Keeping the Faith, and this one is for trusting Michelle totally about the situation with Bruce. The conversation will evolve and you'll have plenty of opportunities to choose between one thing and the other, but it'll eventually culminate in her asking you to believe her. And if you say, okay, I'm sorry, you will trust and unlock this achievement. In order to grab the What's Done is Done achievement, we're first going to need Michelle to admit to having an affair, and we're going to tell her we don't believe her. Then, after a few minutes of conversation, we'll be given the option between kissing her, leaving, and sitting and talking, which is the one we'll want to choose, which will calm us down. If you've sat down, calmed down, you'll be given an option of forgive and don't forgive. To grab this one, make sure you forgive her. Last but not least, during this conversation, we can get Unforgivable, which is very similar to the last one. We're going to talk to Michelle. We're going to say, no, there's more to this when she asks if we believe her. We're then going to calm down and sit and talk. And then instead of forgiving her, we are going to not forgive her. And this is Unforgivable achievement unlocked. After that, we'll be brought back to the motel, and the Lifesaver achievement is only possible if Michelle has been wounded, either at the beginning of the chapter or by choosing to run for it during the police shootout. After removing the bullet, or leaving it if you choose to, you'll have to make the difficult decision between sending Michelle or Zoe out of the motel as the police negotiate with the teenagers. For this achievement, you'll have to choose to send Michelle to the hospital, and the achievement will unlock. Again, if Michelle isn't wounded at this point, you won't get this choice. Instead, Jim will be injured. The next achievement we'll grab is called Dodged a Bullet, and there's no real convenient checkpoint to do for this one. But if you go to the location where we pick between Michelle, Zoe, and Jim in order to send them out to the police, if you just keep playing on from there, you will eventually be taken outside as a human shield, and you will see a sniper in the watchtower. And here, in order to get this achievement, make sure you warn Dale about the sniper. You will both survive, and then the achievement will unlock. This should take you more or less to the end of Chapter 2. Drop a like. Thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show, and hopefully I see you soon. Peace.